Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Moon Seeker of Light Guardian, and today I'm doing a unspoken words with the Divine Masculine. So these are going to be things that the Divine Masculine wants the Divine Feminine to know, something that the Divine Masculine can't say to the Divine Feminine because of circumstances, obstacles, doesn't have the strength or the courage, they're in a place right now where perhaps they're not even communicating with the Divine Feminine. So just know that this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make anything fit. If it's not your story, it's not your story. And that is okay. I do use he and she for divine feminine and divine masculine. But those are just energies. They're not an indication of gender. So let's see what the divine masculine wants to say. Unspoken words. So the first thing out here is, if I let you in, will you stay, Divine Feminines? If they open up to you, if they approach you, if they seek your forgiveness, will you let them tell their story? And then will you walk away, or will you stay and give them another chance? There's a worry here for them. They worry that you won't accept them when they come back to you authentic. Why is that? Why do they feel this way? We have the Page of Swords here in reverse. This is because they deceived you in the past. They manipulated you in the past. They did some shit things to you, and they know, like, they have a lot to answer for. Why would you believe them? Why would you believe them if they told you their actual truth? You've said so many times that this is your truth before, but you lied. You were manipulating them. You were lying. You were deceptive. What else? We have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So this is like, they see you as the Queen of Pentacles, Divine Feminine, because you're grounded, you're nurturing, you're practical. You gave to the connection. They perhaps didn't. While you kept giving, they kept on taking and deceiving and manipulating. So they can't see how this Queen of Pentacles could ever take them back or stay, even though they will strip down naked and be completely vulnerable with you. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. So this is why they haven't taken any action. This is why they're stuck where they are at the moment. This is why they haven't completed this cycle. Because for some of them, they're just frozen in fear. They're frozen in not being able to move forward or do anything. So they're just stuck. Sorry, 1 second. Apologies. Where was I? So they're not taking any action. They're feeling stuck. Things have not come to full completion. There's no fulfillment. This is why they perhaps are in this energy of, like, should I tell you? Should I let you in? Should I open up? Should I strip down? I have been in this energy before where I lied to you, where I manipulated you. You being this nurturing, caring, practical, grounded person that I just mistreated. So let's get another one. Something else I want to say to you. There is no other person I'd rather be with. So let's explore that. So you are the person. You are the person they want to be with. You're the person that they called in. You're the person they manifested. They wanted. They had a list. You ticked all the boxes. You know, you awakened their soul. But then, you know, things happened. Triggers happened. And they felt the need to run. They felt the need to destroy. Why is this? So let's look at, why are you this person? Why are you the person for them? Why is this how they see you? Why do they see you this way? because you are the one they want to build something with. You are the one that they want to build a solid, committed relationship with. You are the divine counterpart. You are the, you guys are in a soul connection. May be a twin flame soulmate, but you guys resonate with each other on a soul level. This is like twin flame card, that 1111 card. This is like solid foundation, wanting to build this thing. This is why you are their person. They want to build this with you. They went within. They sought their truth. They listened to their inner guidance when it came to you. And this is what they found when they came out the other side, that you were their person. Any and all things that were in place before or in between you guys, or blocked you guys, or challenged you guys, they went within and they looked for their truth and they found it, and they know that you are their person. Because we have the Diablo in reverse. You set them free. You help them release people, places, and things they were bound and shackled to, addictions. You help them get in control of their lives, in control of who they are. And lastly, here we have strength. You showed them compassion. You brought out compassion in them. You're bringing out bravery and focus in them as well. You helped them find that strength that they needed, that strength that they were lacking. This is to ignite themselves on their own journey, on their own waking up, on their own loving themselves. And in my deck, I mean, they all of them have, they're not all black and white, as you can see here. And I see here, bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands. They're going to fight for you. They're going to hold on to this. They're going to make a last stand. But what I'm saying here is that all these cards that come out here are black and white. Well, this is actually in color, but all the colors you can see is black and white. You can see the tip of the cat's nose, a little bit pink, but this is like black and white. They are crystal clear on who you are to them. It's black and white. They know. There's no shades of gray. There's no confusion. They are clear. They are clear on who you are to them. You are this person that they're in a soul connection with. Let's get another one here. So what else would I want you to know? What unspoken words do they have for you? I'm going to take the ones that flipped over, and we will do them one at a time. So I told myself I wouldn't catch feels. I told myself I wouldn't get invested in this. I told myself this is gonna be a fling. This is just gonna be in and out. This is not gonna be something long lasting. But they didn't know. They weren't prepared for who they were about. Who just stepped into their lives. Someone that they have a soul connection with, someone that who resonated with them on a soul level, someone who awoke them on their journey. So I told myself I wouldn't catch feels. Why? Divine masculines, why did you tell yourself you wouldn't catch feelings when you met this divine feminine? Because they were left out in the cold one too many times. They were rejected one too many times. They were tired of being rejected. They had been rejected so often that they were like, you know what, I'm not getting attached anymore. I'm not getting invested anymore. I don't want this. And we have the 9 of Swords here. They were too anxious. Because of all of this, because of all the rejections, being left in the cold, they were anxious, they were worried, like they would have nightmares about this, being left out in the cold. Perhaps for some of them, for some of the divine masculines, they had like some really bad breakup. You know, the type where somebody, like they go to work in the morning, come home, the person's left them. not a trace. They've packed all the things, not a word. They have just left. Like they were abandoned big time. And this is why they told themselves, I won't catch feels. I'm not going to. And this is what keeps them up at night. They get worried. And when they met you triggered them, you awoke them. You know, they resonated with you on a soul level. They were like, no, nope, 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 I'm out of here. I will not be in this position again. I will not allow myself to be, you know, rejected and abandoned that way again. That was their worst fears. And we have here the King of Swords. So they were like, you know, that was their truth. That was what they held on to. So they told themselves, this is what's going to happen. So I'm going to have to be logical about this. I'm going to have to be in my headspace about this, not my heart space. The King of Swords for me is someone who's in their headspace, rules from the headspace. Not necessarily all about pride and ego, but they allow pride and ego to take the reins every once in a while. So allow the pride and ego to take the reins and be like, you know what, this person, whatever your heart is telling you about this person, ignore that. We're going to walk away from this. We're not going to stay in here because remember all the times this was done to us. Remember that one big time when they did this to us. That person, yes, it wasn't this person, this divine feminine. It was someone else. It was a karmic. It was a soulmate. It was someone else that came into their life to teach them some kind of karmic lesson. But they are holding on to that as their truth, thinking that is what's always going to happen. That is what happens. So I'm not going to. I'm going to walk away from this. I'm not going to allow this divine connection get in the way of me getting hurt again. So I'd rather walk away and hurt the divine feminine than be the one that gets hurt. So they might have pushed you away. They might have done things that they knew was going to sabotage this relationship, like a third party. So that is that on I wouldn't catch feels. But that is because they were too afraid. They were just afraid. We have here, I'm all in. But now they're all in. They're wanting to bring you this love and devotion, this getting like a renewed chance at this connection. Why is this? Why are they all in now? Because they see you, divine feminine. I see this as a divine feminine card for me. But they're also listening to their inner voice. They're listening to their intuition. They're not silencing their intuition anymore. They're allowing their intuition to be heard and following it because they are going to follow their heart. Because they don't want to be in their headspace anymore. We have this Three of Swords in reverse because they have accepted what has happened. They accepted healing. They are healing. They accepted their responsibility when it comes to breaking your heart and having their heart broken. Any third party situations, this could be person, place, or thing, doesn't necessarily just have to be a person. But they're accepting all of that and they're accepting what they have learned from it. We also have here the Queen of Wands. This is someone who's unauthentic, someone who's desperate. What I'm getting for this, however, is that they were in the energy, they no longer are. They're all in now because they're authentic now. But let's pull some cards on that because I don't know what you want to say. Can I get a clarification on the Queen of Wands in reverse, please? I'll take both of them. This is wishes coming true here and manifesting and creating. So what I'm getting from this is that they were in a place when they were or they were calling in things to their lives that wasn't authentic. They were calling things in out of desperation. But what I'm getting now is they're all in because now they have self-fulfillment. They have fulfilled themselves. So they can now truthfully and honestly call upon their wishes. They know what their wishes are. They're ready to acknowledge their wishes because they're listening to their intuition. So now they can create and manifest the things that they truly want. The things that truly is for their highest and greatest good. They realize that they have all the tools they need to create the love and relationship they want with you. So yeah, they're taking accountability, they're trusting their intuition, and they're calling in the things that they want, the things that they want with you on this connection. So lastly here, I am hopeless at the matters of the heart. So your person, your divine masculine, they have just like never really been good at this thing called love because of all that rejection, because of all that being left out in the cold. But why? Let's have a look at this. Why are they hopeless when it comes to the heart space? I'll take only the ones that are flipped over. Because there's been a lot of grief with this Five of Cups here. There've always been this grief and loss for them when it comes to relationships and putting their heart out there. But the thing here is that they've been focusing too much on the spilled cups and not what's still there. They're focusing on what is, dried up and not really blooming because they're too worried about what's behind them, not what's in front of them. This woman is hiding this bouquet behind her back. I mean, it could be freshly picked, but I mean, they look a little bit dry to me. So they're like focusing on these dry flowers. It's dried out, it's over, it's done with. Like they should be focused looking forward at this. And we have another 5 here. This is like trying to win at all costs, but really there's no one that walks away a winner. It's a lose-lose situation, and everybody walks away defeated. This is another number 5, 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords. So they're hopeless at the matters of the heart because they've had a lot of struggles. They've had a lot of challenges when it comes to the matters of the heart. But 5s are also numbers of change. They're hopeless at matters of the heart because they've gone through these struggles and these challenges. But they're about to step into a place where they are conquering these things that comes when it comes to the heart, because change is coming here. Change is coming for them. And it's coming quickly. And it's coming with communication. With this Ace of Wands. This is forward movement. This is movement is coming. Things are shifting for them. They're going to get into a place where they are going to be in control. Like they're going to be able to open up their hearts. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to come with the 7 of Cups in reverse. It's going to cause them confusion. It might tempt them to divert themselves to other things because they're too confused. But ultimately, change is coming and happening for them so they can step into their heart space and become better at this thing called love, at the matters of the heart. At first, it will be confusing, but they will get there because they're getting into the energy where they are fulfilling themselves and they're learning what the actual wishes are, and they're learning that they have the tools to create and manifest and co-create with the universe. So guys, that is today's reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information you need is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.